Y'all know the drill. We do this show every Friday. We've done it every Friday for a very long time. And speaking of doing this show for a very long time, tonight's game is something a little bit special. You guys might know, well, some of you may or may not, depending on how long you've followed the channel. But about 4.5 years ago, I decided to feature a game on the stream that has been on my list of games to play and review in some capacity for quite some time. And that game was Kileak, the DNA Imperative for PlayStation 1. Big box, big long box, but unfortunately it's the plastic kind that'll break. And this one, you know, no exception. It doesn't even have the pegs anymore where it connects. It's a piece of shit. This copy of the game came from my local rental store when I was a kid, where I lived when I was a kid. And when they were closing down, and now I can't fix this. Now it's like, just, you know what, who cares? Basically, everything in the store was $5. And they had a lot of long box PS1 games. In fact, 80% of my long box collection came from that one sale that the store was having. It's the same place I got my copy of Blast Corps from that we featured earlier this year on the show in January 2020, so that when you're watching this on YouTube in October of this year, at best, you will have a frame of reference. And unlike Blast Corps, which I purchased because I rented it so many times I eventually asked, can I just buy this, can I have this, and they sold it to me, I rented Kileak the DNA Imperative for PS1, and I did not like it. And that's why ultimately we streamed it. And I got further in that first stream than I ever got in this game, and I gave up on it. And then about a year later, you guys were clamoring, we brought the game back, and we actually reached an impasse in Kileak, because I found out that in this game, if you don't conserve your ammunition and use it wisely, you can soft lock the game and put it into an unwinnable situation, where you literally cannot advance onward in the game. You can't defeat the enemies, you'll take too much damage, for some stupid fucking reason, your laser-based weapons is connected to your battery, and when your battery runs out, you just arbitrarily fucking die. So, from walking around the level, you are expending energy, and from shooting at enemies, which all of them are bullet sponges, you are also expending a lot of energy. Like 6 to 8% per guy you encounter. The game's awful. And I gave up on it a second time when I realized we couldn't do it. And then time passed, and eventually, y'all said, when's Kileak? And I said, we did that twice, and I hate it. And I did a chill stream, where I played through from stage 1 up until 7 or 8, where we soft-locked, did a chill stream. Playing the game smart, getting all the secrets, conserving my ammunition wherever possible, and we beat this fucking game. It took 4 shows over the course of 3 years to beat Kileak. And when we finally did that, I said, the foe has been vanquished. Kileak is not the worst game that we've ever streamed on this show. No. E.T. Digital Companion holds that title, and I don't think anyone's going to knock that one off. But this is certainly among the worst. It's not a very good game. And then I found out, I believe through Orkybork or someone, that Kileak the DNA Imperative has a sequel. That game was released in North America as Epidemic. And I know you might be saying, well, Draco, it doesn't say Kileak 2 on the package, so what, come on, is that really Kileak 2? Yes. Because in Japan, Kileak the DNA Imperative was known as Kileak, the Blood. And in Japan, this game was released as Kileak, the Blood 2, Reason in Madness. Which is an extremely Japanese name to give a game. It's the perfect amount of English word salad, and that's what this game is. It's like Virtual On Orario Tangram. It doesn't make any fucking sense, but it somehow still tells you everything you need to know about this game, which is probably that it's a bad idea to play it. So Epidemic is the actual sequel to the Kileak the DNA Quest, whatever the fuck it's called. Kileak the DNA Imperative 2 exists. And I think it's time that we meet back up with an old friend and see what... I mean, Dr. Kim is dead, right? Does it say... What's even the fucking story here? Okay, hang on. A lethal virus has sentenced the human race to life and death. What? A lethal virus has sentenced the human race to life and death in this cursed hole beneath the planet's surface. You're alive, but a tyrannical regime sees to it there's little to live for. I mean, this is honestly, right off the bat, this is the plot to fucking Bomberman Act Zero. Your quest for freedom requires a strategic mind, impeccable skill, and the means to persevere. The danger is back, and it's contagious. Fight for a cure, fight for your life. Epidemic supersedes Kileak the DNA imperative, trademark, with advanced 3D rendered graphics, increased AI, faster character movement, and incredible sound effects. Faster character movement! Yeah. Well, I think it's time we hop on over to Gatorbox class. I mean, I'm not ready. I don't know. Are you ready? I didn't think so. Are you ready? I didn't think so. Nobody's ready for this, but we have to do what must be done and live up to our family name and face full life consequences. So let's hop on over to Gatorbox Classic. I have nothing more to say about Epidemic, and I'm sure the game won't tell you itself. So without further ado... Genki! We meet again. That looked like the Gatorbox font.
2065 AD.
Oh, hang on, this is loud.
Neural City, the underground metropolis, is located 20.05 degrees south latitude, 68.11 degrees east longitude. Built by the Bifrost Group, 60 meters beneath the Earth's surface.
Only 60 meters?
The human race fled to Neural City from the Earth's surface in 2038 to escape extinction at the hands of the Gigari virus, which threatened to wipe out all life on the planet.
Okay.
In this underground hollow, everything is controlled by a computer called Cyrus. Under the pretense of preventing population increase, the Bifrost Group conducts complete population control in order to obtain superior genetic samples.
So this is basically the future that China's marching toward. Gotcha.
A new resistance force, Del Sol, was formed
that fucking
to
robot.
challenge
God
Bifrost's
damn it.
tyrannical dictatorship.
What are we in the Matrix now?
Their efforts would bring hope to the oppressed citizens of Neural City.
It's the same effect! Wait. Oh, they didn't have somebody burping the title. But that's the same effect from the original Kileak. Never thought I'd be so glad to see that again. Okay, new game. Is this the same or a different cutscene? This appears to be different.
I'll give it to you straight, son. She's only got a week to live.
A week? And until yesterday, she was so healthy and full of life.
It's the Gigari virus. Once the symptoms appear, it's not long before it takes the life out of you.
Isn't there anything we can do to save her?
Fucking voice.
Doc, don't just stand there. Is there a way to save her or not?
A long time ago, I do remember hearing something.
Heard what? A way we can save Layla?
The pollen.
So she has the virus.
Flower.
Is this man made of wet
That's
clay?
it. Now I remember. I believe it was called La Fraise.
The La Fraise flower? Pollen?
It's just a theory I heard from a research scientist. The pollen contains a substance that might be capable of destroying the Gigari virus.
Where? This La Fraise flower. Where can I find it?
Now it's extinct in Neural City.
Well then, where?
I heard a rumor there are still some specimens left in Satavisa, the forbidden sector.
Satavisa.
Satavisa is the only way to get above ground.
Layla.
So, going to Satavisa is too dangerous.
So
There's no way you can make it.
we're going to find
Going
a
to
cure
save
for the
Layla.
virus. Just so this motherfucker can cure his
Got to
girlfriend and
try.
not the human race?
I swear I'll be back with the Lafresse. Layla, until then, you've got to hold on.
Layla. 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 I don't miss this stupid robot. I really don't. I don't miss
Visa must
that.
have changed a lot by now. I'm gonna need more information. Jim! That's it. Jim. He should be able to give me some kind of information I can use.
I thought the back of the box said the characters went faster. Okay.
Well, look who the hell it is. What do you know? You're alive
Do we
after all.
walk into Fallout 2?
You too, huh? Listen, Jim, what's going on these days over in Santa Visa? I need some information.
So you finally made up your mind to come back.
Does this guy only speak in greetings?
Well, no, not exactly.
What's not exactly supposed to mean? What are you talking about? You're not coming back to rejoin Del Sol?
No, I'm not.
You can't carry the past around forever. That was an accident that happened on that mission. Forget it. It could have happened to anyone.
What is wrong with this guy's skin
In
texture?
any case, if you want to find out about things in Sada Visa, you'll need to go to the information center. Here's a map you can use.
How recent is this?
Mouths are always moving.
Got it about a month ago. You can't get in through the first floor entrance. You'll have to break in after destroying the second floor. Here's an ID card I forged. You should be able to access most Bifloss library information with it. The problem is all information on the Sada Visa sector is top secret. So you
Famous
won't be able
reclaimable.
to access
Perfectly
it with this
natural,
card.
the lip syncing.
Security is always upgrading the card.
Seamless.
If you can get your hands on one of the latest master ID cards once you're in the center, you should be able to access the data you're looking for.
They just played
One
this at,
thing's
like,
for
half
sure,
speed.
It won't be easy.
Thanks. And, sorry I've been out of touch for so long.
Hey, forget it. If I remember correctly, there was a problem with your protect armor. It's been collecting dust since the incident, hasn't it?
Everything in this game looks like it's been
Problem with
sprayed
its
with the
Sax
truck
ammunition
bed
discharge, right?
liner.
It'll take some time to get the parts I need to fix it. For now, there's nothing to do but sit tight.
You got it.
Sal?
What?
It's just that for a minute there, talking like this, it started to feel like the old days.
Jim.
This guy looks like Ben 10. He's like Ben 11. All grown up. Are we in... Okay, so we can load, save. So this is our between menu thing. Where it did the donut last time. This is what we got. Okay, so I'm seeing over here. I'm seeing weapons. I'm seeing laser. I'm seeing Zax. These are all things we had last time. Veda missiles, the erosion gun. Okay, we did not have a brain destructor. I think that was just the game itself was the brain destructor, but let's go. What is that big ass cannon? Oh boy. It's the first. It's just like the first one. It's just like the first one. Except I like the HUD is better. Is that the threat detector? Hang on. Is it still doing the beep when there's enemies? Yep. Sure is. Oh fuck. Okay, I guess we got away from him. Okay, so
equipped with laser weaponry.
before we get too far into this game, I will say I read a little bit about it to see what I was getting into, so I can explain what's going on the screen over here. Okay, so no more is your laser weapon tied to your suit's battery. In fact, they got rid of that mechanic completely. So you have an energy meter for your laser gun, and then you can also switch to ammunition-based weapons just like the first game. And you have a shield, and you have health. So when your shield's depleted, then you start taking health damage, instead of just everything being in one fucking bar. So they did make some quality of life improvements. I read about that far into how the game operates, just to make sure that, as Buster Keaton said, do we know how much ammo is available this time? They've made it so that, like, I believe if I... Which button is shoot? Okay, that's switch. Like, okay, if I do that, you can see it's already refilling. So they made it so that your laser, you will never run out of ammunition. Even if, if it's your weakest thing, you'll always be good to go. So I think they learned their lesson from the first one. So let's go out there and let's fight that flying Roomba. Where are you? We still got the... Yeah, we still got strafe. Is this... Oh, and they left this in. Y'all couldn't think of a better fucking solution? Okay, here it is. Easy. Easy every time. And they dropped a thing. Oh, ah! Fuck! It's a little police robot! He didn't even hurt me! He ran right into me and didn't hurt me. It's great. It's great. It's like a little RC car battle bot. Okay, so we're... I noticed the blue section of the map are places we haven't been to. And I think the only reason I know that is because the guy said he gave us a map. So we're probably not going to have this blue stuff on other levels. Once again, it's a door that goes into a room with nothing in it. Nothing. Well, hang on, what's this? Hang on. Okay, we can't. Oh, did we touch this at the Xerox machine? Wait, oh! Gigari. No, that's Helvetica.
Extremely toxic virus first discovered in Rwanda, Africa. Samples were brought to the Bifloss Group's south base by Dr. Thomas Kim, who succeeded in increasing its level of toxicity and contagion manifold. The virus consists of RNA genes and is transmitted.
Oh, there's a worm on the... Okay.
Upon entering the human body, it multiplies rapidly in a short time, devouring the body's supply of red blood cells. Viral activity is triggered by ultraviolet light. Symptoms fail to appear in its absence. Once a host has been infected and symptoms appear, death is inevitable, even in the absence of ultraviolet light. The Bifloss Group is currently involved in a project to develop an antidote.
So, okay, so that's the virus that the guy's girlfriend has. So wait, it says death is inevitable, there's no cure. Yet this guy says, oh, there's something on the surface. But it just said, did it say exposure to UV light slows it or stops it? Or kills it? Why don't they just go outside? Why are they living underground if UV... I don't get this. I already don't get it. I already don't get it. Oh, hey, another cop robot. Come here. Oh my god. I'm gonna get you. I don't think these guys can attack me. They haven't shot me yet. Okay, so we got another surround sound. Is this gonna play the same thing?
Long before the Gigari virus,
Oh God,
I carried the
George
grave
H.W.
concern
Bush.
that one day mankind would be faced with its own extinction. Then, with the appearance of the virus, my worst fears were realized. By accommodating the human race here in Neural City, I have brought back the species from the brink of destruction. Now you have acquired the gift
Imagine
of eternal
Trump
life
giving this
through
speech.
DNA. DNA is the legacy of the human species.
DNA is the legacy of every species, you fucking moron, not just humans. You know what this OST is missing? Whooshing sounds. What is this?
Flareon acquired.
Flareon? That's a Pokemon. Okay, that's repair card. That looks like health. We don't need these. We got full health. These bullets?
cartridge acquired.
Franjmon, you're right. It is a lot harder to understand what the robot voice is saying. The robot assistant sounds like she needs like a lozenge or something. Her voice is so bit crushed. Alright, where are we at? What's over here? Look up. It's just a bunch of texture clipping. There's nothing. Okay. I do like that I mean, okay, hang on. Can I look at a bigger map? Okay, there is a bigger map that we can look at, so that we don't get too confused. Because the little spinny map down there is helpful, but it's not. You know, it's kind of hard to see. All right, so did we already beat the first stage? That's an elevator.
Patrol robot.
I think I shot a car. I heard a car alarm go off. Okay, there's still robots though. We gotta get rid of those guys. Or not. Okay, he'll come back. He'll come back. Can we? Is he already coming back? Okay. Got it. This. This looks important.
Repair parts acquired.
Is that the... Okay, is this the Wee Willy Wiener Warper? Oh. Enemies are a lot easier to dispatch. I appreciate that about this time. Okay, these don't do anything. Those are computers. Those are floor models. This looks like it's probably locked.
Locked.
Yes. One word answer. I like it. Simple and to the point. Hey, thanks for checking out Gatorbox on YouTube. We really appreciate it. If you like what you saw and you want to kick around with us live, follow us on Twitch because we do this several times during the week. And if you want to support this channel, you can do so by subscribing right here on YouTube, following or subscribing over on Twitch, or even making a pledge on Patreon. Your support over the years has been tremendous. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video right here on Gatorbox.